Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday it is. I've lost a day. I hope everyone had a wonderful week and ready for another great day of punting tomorrow and Saturday. Shane, I missed you last weekend, a bit unwell, but that's all right. We're back this weekend and I'm wondering how your week was. Did you have any bets today? Any winners?
Yeah, we had a crack at Cairns today on the Dabble app. It was a mixed day. The first bet of the day was my 1x2 each way special. It was like $4.50 and $1.60 or something. My best effort, who never looked like running a place up the straight until the last 10 metres. It somehow stuck its nose in front and won. Then we had a couple of small bets, and the best each way was not really good. My rocket bet, which is my best bet of the day, got the cash, sat outside the leader and won. So profitable day. We had a bet in the last as well that ran second, but profitable day overall. It's hard to sort of get a handle on some of the stuff that goes on in Cairns. It's pretty wild. Obviously it's far north as we go. And some of those form lines, come from all over the place. So anyway, a winning day is always a good day, and look to back it up. And hopefully you've found us a winner or two at either Ippy tomorrow or Eagle Farm or somewhere.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking good job up at Cairns. I'm thinking we'll have a look at Ipswich. Of course, Eagle Farm's on. We love it there. And anything else we have up our sleeve. So I'm happy to kick off at Ipswich, and it's going to be late in the day. So a little late pre-drinks for Saturday for the punters. And we're going to go to race 9, number 5, which Kelly Schweida trains Regal Edition. This horse ran huge last start, made up an absolute enormous amount of ground there at Ipswich, and got home for third just by sort of about 2 lengths. And I just think today this is going to map perfectly for this horse. He's stepping out to the 1666 there, 1350 up from 1350 last start. And I really, really think he's a good chance. Jimmy Orman on board, barrier 6. Hopefully it doesn't get in too much traffic, and I'm really happy with the $3.60.
Yeah, it's a bit of a messy race last time, wasn't it? So I'll just go one better here. I think it was a flashing light runner for sure. It found its way into my black book as well. Obviously, Jimmy Orman's riding like a man possessed this season. He's ridden 130 something winners, I think, which is a huge effort. So fair enough. I'd be happy to be on him too. Have you got anything else at Ippy? I was a little bit light on there. Have you found any other races of interest?
I'm just going to stick with the one there. I'm happy to, there was nothing standing out. I did, of course, actually, no, I won't say that one.
I've only found one favourite I thought stood out was race 2, number 5, Tattletale from the Matt Dunn yard. A Rosehill winner back in February, so it's obviously gone out and come back in, obviously at the Merwillenbar stable now to be able to find itself at Ipswich. Went to Bow Desert Trials back in July, which is only 2 weeks ago actually, where it just did enough there. It went across the line with another runner on a heavy track. Brodie Loy trialled him that day and he sticks. Now I've been singing the praises of Brodie since he's moved to Queensland, and he's starting he moved up here with the Annabelle Neesham stable, but he's starting to ride a few other horses for outside stables, and he was on a trial winner that won Wednesday at Doomben, so for the Heathcote yard. So he's picking up a few rides and doing the work. So I suspect that he's trialled this. It obviously went as good as what I thought it did. He sticks, draws gate 1, but it comes up favourite. But we might just take the multi. Hey, Tattletale, race 2, number 5 into yours in race 9.
I think it's a pretty good multi actually, and I do like the horse. So that's 2 of us. I'm happy to multi.
We'll lock that in.
Yeah, that'll be good for the punters on the app. I love that app. It's great, isn't it?
It is.
I'll head to Brizzy now, and I'm going to take a risk here, which is what I tend to do occasionally. I'm going to go to race 4, number 6, which is a horse called Contrition. Now, I know this is a bit of a harder race here, and we've got Oceanic Flash coming up, who's, been racing well at Rosehill, and I do think it's fair that he's $2.80, but I thought each way contrition at $15. Horse ran so well last start. He was 3 wide for most of the trip, not all of it, but still hit the line really, really well behind Carlos and Endorphins. Yep. And we've got them in this race as well. Well, Endorphins is obviously going to like the extra distance too, but I definitely think Contrition is a chance there. Just after last start.
Yeah, I think Endorphins had a bit of a few favours over Contrition. Like you said, Contrition raced wide and Endorphins just went back off the gate and they went really fast up in front. So, Endorphins was entitled to run on. I think, I don't know that it's available right now, but it will be Saturday. I think we'll take a same race multi on the Dabble app in this one because I think Oceanic Flash is a lock to run top 2. And we can take it with, Contrition to run top 3. Oceanic Flash does have a nice effort at Eagle Farm, a few runs back behind Bartholomew Diaz. So he knows he can goes good enough on this track. And from the better gate, I think he'll settle a lot closer in run. And I also think Contrition, who also has a better map this time than what it did last time around. So I don't think you can have same race multis until the day, but I will put that on the Dabble app, Gab, and we'll be tracking those. But I'm with you there. I think those two have got really good chances.
Absolutely. And then I'm going to head straight to race 9, and this is another horse I really, really think can win, and that's going to be number 10, which is Field Weary. This horse made up so much ground last start and just was in a lot of traffic in the straight. I think, he's back at the 1400 meters here. There is manhood in the race, but I just thought that he just wants to win. He's a competitive type and hits the line hard. And as we know, that's something I always look for. I think, 54 kilos Jim Byrne on for the Freedmans. The $7 is definitely a go from me. I really, really think he's going to do well here back at Eagle Farm.
It'll be interesting to see what they do with manhood. Like you said, he's he's going for the grades well. He's a $1.95 favourite, but he has drawn gate 15, which just looks very sticky. The stablemate's drawn gate 1, Ghost Rider, who's probably looks a bit better suited back to 1400. But Field Weary was a bit of an eye catcher for me. Once again, I think it ticks the box. It's going to be important Saturday at Eagle Farm. You want those horses that can handle the track. And it was sort of like weaving its way through late, wasn't it, their last start, where it didn't necessarily have, a straight line run. So,
it wasn't.
I can't knock your selection there. I think Manhood's a really nice horse. If Manhood runs, we might just run a similar same race multi. We'll go, Field Weary top 3 and Manhood top 2 if it runs. So keep an eye on the scratchings there on race day.
Absolutely. I'll be on that. And I think if there's no more from you at Brisbane there, or have you got anything more for us there, Shane?
Look, probably the only other thing, as far as, the best of the favourites, I thought maybe race 6, the bottom weight, number 18, Delight, who was a last start winner and just gapped a good field. Proper Road ran second in that race. He came out and won at Doomben last Saturday. Delight is well placed here at a benchmark 78 with just the 53 kilos. Will lead from gate 2. Has ran really well on this track, and I expect it to lead and win again. So one for the multi players, Delight around sort of like 210, 220 will go into all my multis on Saturday.
Beautiful. I'm so excited as always. I think the only other one I have for everyone is probably we'll go to Moonee Valley and have a look there. Race 6, number 11, which is Thalassophile from the Waller Yard. I really, really was impressed with this horse last start. I think she's a really competitive type, and as I always like to see, just horses wanting to win like that. This is probably a bit of a harder task, but I'm not sure how she's going to handle the Valley. I don't believe she's run there before, no. So I don't know how she's going to handle that, but I just think if she can get in a nice spot, not too wide, but there enough to pounce at the end, I really think she's going to be running on. And yeah, I think if Bo Mertens can get her going, and as I said, not in too much traffic, I think she can definitely do it again nearly. And she's paying $6.50, which is really nice.
Yeah, I've seen some nice soft track stats too. It's a soft 6 at Moonee Valley, and just that Moonee Valley surface, it's always got a bit of give in it, hasn't it? Particularly sort of this time of year. So she's, like you say, she's got good soft track stats, and looks like it's going to be in a nice stalking position. I haven't really done too much at Moonee Valley. I listened to the guys on the Mailbag show when we done the preview today, and I know that Lindsay, young fella that loves betting on 2-year-old races and doing the trials, he was keen on Moonee Valley race 2, number 1, Alpha 1. So it might be another one that can go in the multi. But what we'll do...
Two good wins, Alpha 1. So
yeah, got to bring some good Sydney form. But what we're going to do, Gab, going forward is from now on, after the show, I'll load a few multis of your best bets and my best bets, and we'll throw them in on the Dabble app. So anyone that wants to follow along can follow us on Dabble and get all our bets as a roundup from the show, and hopefully we can find a few winners.
Yeah, it's the way to go, I believe. Get everyone onto that app and get punting. It's really a fun way to do it, I think. So I think that's all from us this weekend, and thank you everyone for tuning in. It's always an exciting time. So we'll see you again next week, and thank you, Shane.
Thanks, Gab. Hopefully you survive the wedding that you're attending over the weekend, and we see you back here again Thursday next week.
In 7 days still.
All right, thanks.